live. Hello and welcome to November's coffee chat, which is quite honestly a chat this time. Because I think we are mostly ladies. It's one of those days, Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Doesn't matter if you are coming to me live, which is awesome, or if you're going to watch the replay, that's also fine. I'm super happy you joined me, and that was the second super. Sorry about that. Anyway, so this vlog is my monthly vlog. Hi, I'm Mary, in case you don't know me, and I work under the brand name Knitterista. I'm a senior art director turned knitwear designer, and I love to focus on accessoires mostly. My heart burns for bandana cowls, but I also like to do hats a lot. Okay, so that's my funky voice whenever I'm not sure what to say next. It happens. Okay, so this time I'm going to really reveal. Awesome, I'm also German, English is not my native language. Yes. Okay, so this time I'm going to reveal at least one secret from October. I wasn't able to show you because it's super secret and I'm not allowed to talk about it. And the other one, unfortunately, is still a secret. I'm not sure what's going on there. But yeah, I promise to not reveal anything before it's online, so I'm gonna zip it. Because it happens to other people too, because I always feel a bit shitty when I announce I'm going to do something and then I get sick, my kid gets sick, the kindergarten goes on strike, whatever, life happens and I'm not able to do it, and it always feels bad. Looks like it happens over there, too. So yeah, cool. I'm not the only one. I'm very sorry. So anyway, so October secrets. Then I'm going to show you what I will release in November. I'm going to show you the upcoming test knits. I'm going to talk about an upcoming event I'm very excited about. Not sure if I get in, but I'm excited about it. I will try to get in. And last but not least, yesterday, I bought yarn to play. I want to show you that too. All right, let's get started. So, October secret. Remember that elite yarn company I wasn't able to talk about? It is Woolfolk. And they are those of the guys who make the most amazing exclusive soft yarn. And they made another one, a new version, as you say, of Fleck. So Fleck is, up until now, it used to be just a sports weight yarn. I love sports weight. So sports weight yarn. And now they created a bulky version. And the story behind it is actually pretty simple. They had a submission call for, I think, the local yarn store hat. And I did send my submission, didn't get in, and yeah, it happens. It's normal. They always get a lot of submissions, so that's okay. However, they wrote me afterwards. I'm very sorry you didn't get your hat design didn't get chosen. Your submission still stood out. Yes. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. And they asked me if I would like to design something for their autumn collection. So that's quite a while ago, right? It was probably spring, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Pretty sure it was. Anyway, so they made this new yarn, told me they're going to make this new yarn. It's going to be super secret that they are even going to make the yarn. And they asked me to create an accessoire that only needs one or two skeins, and I sent them over a bunch of ideas, and one of them was a balaclava, and they loved the idea of having a balaclava. So that's what I made. The one I'm showing you now, this one here, is not the final one. I think it's a 2 or 3rd version. Was quite away. Wanted to get it perfect. So as you can see, it's super cozy, right? It's also fisherman's rib. And I believe I'm able to explain to you what I changed for the final version. So first of all, this one, we changed this part, the whole border, into an I-cord border. So it makes it less bulky here. So it's a bit closer or better at the head, around the head. And the other thing I changed, so do you see this here? Oh, the other finger, sorry. This here, that's not happening with the final version because I started the ribbing earlier. See, here I still had a bit of fisherman's rib before I started this final ribbing. And I changed that so it won't give that bulky anymore. Anyway, if you want to knit this, you can buy the pattern in my Ravelry shop. All the sales for the pattern go to me. It's very nice. It's a really cool contract. And I'm going to explain to you how you knit it. You start here with a cast on, and it's a German twisted cast on to make sure you have this stretch and it doesn't look weird with a fisherman's rib. So then you start to knit this upper part. When you're here, you're going to pick up stitches. Oh, sorry, it's really hard to, whoop, there you go, find the right places. So then you pick up stitches here and there, and you knit this part. So until you get to this point, I'm going to show you the back now. So you can see that the back also has some shaping. It's not a lot. It's all very stretchy, by the way, but a bit of shaping to actually, show off this classic part you have from your skull, from your bone structure. And yeah, in the end, you join here and knit the final ribbing part. This is a beautiful tubular bind off. And last but not least, you're going to pick up stitches around here and create an I-cord border. So I'm very well aware that those are kind of advanced techniques, the finer details in life, in knitting life. But I thought it was really suitable for the yarn company and also probably for their customers. And yeah, man, I hope you're going to make one. So this yarn is obviously very exclusive. And while I seriously love it, would make it for my mom in a heartbeat, my son also begged for it, and I totally understand if you don't want to knit this for certain people in this yarn. So Wolfer probably will kill me when they ever see me talking about this, but it's allowed, I believe, I think for my point of view, it's allowed to knit this in another bulky yarn that is a bit nicer to your budget. Nevertheless, and you say that again, this is an experience and it's really, really awesome and amazing. All right. Last but not least, what I forgot, they named it Cascade Deluxe, and that's the place where they did the beautiful photo shooting. It's amazing, awesome photos. Very pretty place. I think it's a forest mainly, but yeah, have a look at it. And yeah, you will also see it's made for all genders. The guy's very cute. Just saying. Okay. Right, that was the October secret. Let's hope the other October secret reveals itself in November. If you're on my newsletter, I will, of course, let you know, send you the link, get you over there. So sign up for the Friday letters. Okay, I will release a new design in November. And that is, oh, this is going to be fun. That is a double hat. And the funny thing about it is that actually it has two different sides. So I talked about this earlier, but I'm going to talk about it again because, well, you know, we all have memory loss, I believe. So you can wear it with a garter stitch outside. You can wear it with stockinette stitch outside. And then it's always a bit slouchy. See that? You can also make it a bit longer if you want to. But you can also fold the brim up. And then the other side reveals. So what you will see also is that those details are always the other stitch pattern. So here we have the crown shaping, those columns in garter on the stockinette side, and on the garter stitch side we have the stockinette stitch. So this is knit in alpaca socks from Lang Yarns, and generally I would say a sock yarn is for this design the obvious choice. It's written for lace weight to fingering weight, mainly because I believe that this hat, and it's already double, so you're DK, and when you fold it up you're at 4 layers. 4 layers of fingering weight is what? Erin? So that's really warm, right? I feel like that's enough. It's going to look weird in my mind if it's going to get thicker. So I did write this for several gauges. And you do start here at the beginning, but you knit this whole garter stitch flat. I'm going to explain this in detail again when it reveals, but I want to give you a quick overview. You're going to join here when you are done with the half, and then you knit the stockinette stitch in the round and end up here with a crown. You will have to do a bit of finishing. So see that line here? So you close the garter stitch with a matrix stitch and close the head here. But in my mind, that's much easier than starting with a cast on, with one of those crazy cast ons, say, because the normal ones don't work. With 8 stitches, and then, you know, in some very small circumferences, probably on DPNs, until you get to a point where you can work in the round. And then you have to work 1 per round, 1 knit, 1 per 1 knit. No, it don't like that. So the whole design is based on avoiding what I don't like and making a double head. That actually fits to my most loved patterns, the Adam Eve Bandana Cowl. So see, that's a perfect match, right? And its twin, the Eve and Adam Bandana Cowl. And here you have the stockinette side. That is knitted stockinette, and it also has this garter stitch details. Okay, so this will release in November. Something more in the middle. Again, sign up for my Friday letters to get notified. It's also what I have at the moment still on my needles, because So I have to say, I love this yarn. I love the color. It's very soft. It's alpaca with quite a lot of nylon. So I don't like the nylon for sustainable reasons. And I thought about what else I could knit it with. If there would be an alternative sock yarn. And I feel like that's actually a great topic anyway, because there are not many around. Usually sock yarn has at least, I think, 15% nylon. So I remembered that I visited Pasquani. So that's a yarn company here, actually, with the headquarters in Cologne. And they try to create yarns as sustainable as possible, really taking care of their farmers. And I did, and all the other workers too. And I did meet Paul, the boss of Pasquale once at the headquarters in Cologne. Really nice chat with him, it was amazing. And he gave me actually the sock yarn. And the cool thing about the sock yarn is it's weight alternative. It's made of merino silk and rami. Rami is a vegan yarn that's also known for having a great durability. I'm going to go more into detail in a video I want to make talking about alternative sock yarns. So as you can see, I'm done with the first half. So here you also see how it's knit. It's knit flat. And I will soon join in the round. And to add to the fun, I will knit the second half in a darker gray. And that will, of course, give me the opportunity, let's say, wear like this, the brim, the garter stitch brim, will be in this light gray. And the upper part will be in this dark gray. And vice versa. So it's currently in test knit. And I think my test knit is also having a lot of fun. And most of them off out because I could knit it with 2 yarns. So I'm super excited. Still early stages, but super excited to see what they are coming up with. If you want to knit it, fair warning, my head is quite small. And that's all what's left from the 100 grams of my first ball. So it's not really one scale wonder. You should have 2. But I'm sure it will look amazing also in something like this, in a variegated hand dyed yarn. And I bet you all have something like that. So if you knit it with this and you just want to have one color, you need 2 skeins anyway to alternate the skeins. Might be a good idea because you're knitting in the round. And yeah. All right. So up we test knits. You have seen that before. And I'm not sure when I put it into test knitting. And of course I forgot something. So what I want you to do for the head, just give me a second again. I want to make a pom-pom too. I'm going to teach you how to make a pom-pom if you don't know it. All right. Okay, upcoming test knits. So you have seen this, right? Honeycomb brioche, new bandana cowl, and this one is quite cool. It's worsted weight yarn from the fiber co. Camilla worsted. It's amazing, love this yarn. And I made a beanie. I'm not sure if you, I think I showed the beanie to you. So, sorry. That's the beanie. What I'm doing now is beret. So this is my third try. I'm pretty sure this one will be fine. Put it on here. And yeah, you don't have to wear them on top of each other. You can just wear the beret for the. So anyway, I want to release them in January, which is a great month to release new patterns. But I know it's going to be hard for those test knitters. The upcoming Christmas season, everybody has a lot to do. So I really try to write those patterns in November as soon as I'm done with the beret, and make sure you guys get a lot of time for the test knit. So if you want to test knit for me, sign up for that test knitter list. I'm going to let you know when it's available to test. All right. So upcoming event is next on my list. So maybe I should tell you, this is honeycomb brioche, by the way. Just with one color. In my mind, it's not that hard to knit. I know one of my test knitters. Sorry, you're wearing one. Always something going on. So one of my test knitters, I showed it earlier. I was like, "Ooh, that looks complicated." And yeah, I get that. And the word brioche makes me nervous too. I promise it's a lot more like fisherman's whip if you knit it only in one color. So, and I won't write it for two colors because I'm not able to knit it in two colors. It's a bit of a shame. I should know that, but yeah, there needs to be some more space to improve from you too. Maybe next year I'm going to learn that. I'm going to learn brioche. Up until now, I'm more like everything but brioche. So, yeah, just want to say it's not that hard. I promise. I'm going to give you lots and lots of help in the pattern to make sure you can learn it if you want to. If you are already you already know how to knit it, that's awesome, of course. Might be a bit more relaxed for you. But either way, I love to have your test knitters, so please sign up for that list. All right, upcoming event. If you are a fan of Ravelry, and I know not everybody is, that's okay, and totally understandable. But anyway, you know at the end of the year comes the indie gift along. If you don't know that, the indie gift along is a knit along run on Ravelry round about the last 6 to 7 weeks of the year, and I believe this year I am able to apply for it as a designer, and I will definitely try that. I'm very excited about it. I would love to get in. I would also love to take part in it, and if I get in, I want to help you guys a bit to share your stuff on a knit along and kind of run a bit of bonus on the side. So again, good idea to get on my Friday letters. Yeah. So on the Friday letters, I will definitely announce more how it's going with it, how it works, and how to get in, and so on and so forth. All right. Last but not least, I went yarn shopping. So let's say those two were already in my stash, and I bought those two yesterday. So what this is actually more yarn from Pasquani. It's called balayage. It's a great fiber mix, 80% alpaca, baby alpaca, and 20% organic merino and extra fine. So this is actually as soft as it gets. It feels amazing. It's a fingering weight yarn. It's designed, I'm not sure if you can read it here, designed together with Melanie Berg, Maya Lind. It's her brand name, and oh gosh, she is a designer for a long time, I think for over 10 years probably. Sorry. um, and funny enough, she also lives in my neighborhood. She lives in Bonn. That's really close to Cologne. And yeah, sorry. I did one of her designs for my mom. Beautiful shawl design. And it inspired me to make a bandana cowl with this yarn. So and as I said, I already had those two. And that's something very special of this yarn. You can buy it in hand-dyed colors, but also in solid colors. And often enough, they work pretty well together, as you can see. And I thought this is actually a nice accent. And now I would like to have something that's more playing with this gray in here. So I got this too. And I feel like I can... Man. Don't know what's today going on. Sorry, we are close to the end. Promise. So I thought this would be nice. I'm probably able to make a great design with this. I'm super excited to get it on my needles. I need to finish the head first and the beret, and then those get on my needles. And yeah, I hope you like it. I feel like it's time for a design for us to play with color and not only work with one. Not that there's anything wrong with only having one or just one pop of color at the border, but somehow sometimes boring. Okay. All right. So that is for today. As you can hear, I really need to stop. I'm going to cough all the time. That's pretty annoying. Let me take a sip of tea for the last sentence. All right. So again, thank you so much for joining me. I had a great time with you. I hope you are going to join me here. Also on YouTube, I do this podcast. Some people call it podcast, some people call it vlogs. I think for me, vlogs is a bit better. But I do understand. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I do this every Sunday of the month. And so the next one will be, I think, on the 3rd of December. And if you would like to join me here on YouTube, I really try hard to build up this channel. And I will also release some videos to help you knit this head. Teach you about soft yarn alternatives, how to make pom-pom, and actually generally the knitting technique inside this head. And I'm going to upload more videos like that in the future. So please follow me here on YouTube too. Thanks so much. Have a lovely rest of Sunday. Bye.